What's going on, everybody? I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
You need to stop drinking and try to make videos.
I'm having way too much to drink. But listen,
that was so stupid.
And my voice is kind of gone.
Just so you guys know, this is take 2 because he was recording without the microphone on.
Yo, listen, shit happens. But look, pretty much right here, this is Waff against Idiot Boy. He had to play the computer because Idiot Boy has a situation where he loses connection when he's losing.
Yo, that's a good situation to have.
No.
Situation.
What? No, you're just a rage quitter. But this guy right here, he swears him down. He doesn't rage quit, but for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but AOKP was there.
I give anyone in your league a lot of respect because I would always be rage quitting. This is crazy.
No, but I'm trying
That's a crazy rule.
Listen. I'm trying to build a different type of man.
I know.
Okay, because you know what? At least these guys will learn that when life knocks you down, what do? You
make lemonade?
No, you get back up. You're a fucking asshole.
I don't know.
But if you take anything from Gmia and what I stand for, you know that you're gonna take your lumps. It's life. But you got to get the fuck back up.
The drink of the night is coconut Ciroc.
Yo, definitely.
No surprises there.
First of all, I want to say,
if it works, don't break it.
What? That's not how the say it goes. I want to say I'm happy for Jameis Winston because it came out today that
we got so much stuff to talk about.
The female that accused him, they were running a train on her, and she somehow kept his semen.
Let me just say.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
A woman can have a train run on her, okay? But if she says no to guys
Shut the
14 and 27,
okay,
and they still do it, it's still rape. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Based on the way you're talking about it, you kind of scared me. So I'm gonna go. We gotta go see what we can do about this. Cause
I'm just trying to educate you.
No,
it's still rape.
No, listen. First of all, when you're laying out there like a slab of meat, dude's gonna do what's right and butcher that.
So you saying she not throwing it back?
No, it don't matter what she's throwing back. She was getting fucked, and then she said, "Oh, this guy's an NCAA athlete. I'm gonna hold his semen." The same way Lewinsky kept the fucking nut on her sweater. Like, women are fucking whores.
Stop. In Lewinsky's case, that is a trophy. That is a trophy. That's not just any random dude's semen. That's the semen of the president of the free world.
Women are fucking sluts, man.
That's POTUS. So you gotta keep it, and you gotta freaking. You gotta laminate it. You gotta Ziploc seal it.
Okay, listen. Anyway, this guy MP Mojo Jojo is a straight bum.
Oh.
I have no idea how this man went 15-1, and that's why I rage booted everybody, most of the people from the league. And Potato Head is working on getting 9 more people. I gotta
9 people?
Nah, I booted 10, but he got me one guy's information. I gotta get him in the league, and we're gonna have like 9 more. My voice is kind of crazy because I've been doing a lot of crazy shit lately, but pretty much, I had to get rid of a lot of guys.
What have you been doing?
Yeah,
God, I got another topic too.
I just be yelling a lot, but look, I just want to say, Jameis Winston, bro. I'm happy that you've been acquitted of all charges that were brought against you, and just go out there and play football. I hope it doesn't affect your Heisman Trophy votes. But women, if you get trains run on you, the same thing with Mr. Cal. When Mr. Cal was running the train on that chicken, and she said, he's a rapper, he raped me. Like, when females choose to have trains run on them, you got to understand, you lose all rights. You're a slut. You come in there.
Nope,
you come in there like a hoe. Listen.
I'm gonna change it.
Oh my god.
That woman is a hoe. You're absolutely right. She chose to get a train run on her. She chose to get a train on her.
Between a hoe and a slut.
Here's the thing. This guy is in the running for a Heisman. He has a career.
He wasn't in the running for a Heisman. It was 11 months ago. What happened?
Okay, that's fine.
So
but he's obviously 11 months ago still a number 1 guy, like a starter.
He wasn't.
He has a potential.
No, he was not.
All right, so I'll take all that back. Here's the thing. If you are trying to do something with your life, and all your boys like, yo, let's run this train on this girl, you need to be more responsible for your own actions.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now.
You need to ID girls.
Okay.
You need to have them sign a contract. Whatever you need to do, you need to protect yourself.
All right, let me just stop you there. Look, do me a favor. Let me just stop you right there.
I blame him for putting himself in that situation.
All right. Do me a favor.
Just because everybody else is going to ass.
All right, shut up. Listen, this is the bottom line right here. I'm going to tell you this right now. Do I agree with the contracts based on him just being a collegiate athlete? Yes. Do I agree with him IDing her? Yes. Do I agree with anything else you're saying? No. Women listen. I don't know, but she's it's a difference between a hoe and a slut. A slut is gonna get everybody in. A hoe will just go and at opportune times just fuck dudes. A slut, when you're labeled a slut, you're just somebody that anybody.
Let me ask you a question though.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question.
I had to pick. This dude is a fucking bum right here. MP Mojo Jojo.
You getting with a girl and you know that she has one of those titles. You're obviously not trying to marry this girl. You're not trying to wife her.
Okay.
So you still go for the easy slay. That's on you. You deserve everything that you get. Knowing that women are out here doing shicey stuff like this, like Kobe.
This guy was running SAGD and couldn't fucking stop moving Jones.
You deserve everything you get.
Listen, we're not talking about Colorado with Kobe. Listen,
I'm saying that any situation where you are a man who has something to lose, because remember we've said it before.
Let me just say something about Kobe. Listen,
if you're guilty in the
that
public
therapist,
eye, then you're guilty.
Okay, listen to me.
So
you know
it
the
doesn't matter that the person didn't do it.
Do me a favor.
You
Shut the
can't
F
put
up.
yourself in that position.
Wait a minute. Just shut the F up for 1 second. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The girl with Kobe. She fucked half the NBA. Now listen, though. And Kobe thought he was above the other brethren, like Shaq and everybody else, and he didn't listen on how he was supposed. He paused the game for some reason after I picked him up. I thought he was gonna rage quit. So I just put it in the video. MP Mojo.
Damn, it's 21-3.
Yeah, he's getting that work. But listen, what I want to just say about the Kobe situation is this: if Kobe would have just been more of a brethren to his guys, based on the information that I read, and just listened, he would have never been in that situation. He thought he was above everybody. He could fuck her in the butt.
Yes.
And everything will be all right.
Saying a butt, that sounds stupid.
No, but that's what he's doing. Isn't that called a butt?
Don't say butt though. Makes it sound silly.
Why does butt sound silly?
I like when you say fuck in the ass.
Okay. So he fucked her in the ass.
Thank you.
Okay. The bottom line is this. If he would have listened to Shaq and the other guys that also fucking sodomized her, he wouldn't have put himself in that situation. Plus, he went in raw. I don't know why you would put your penis in somebody else's anal. Raw when you're married, also.
It's easier to get AIDS that way.
Yeah, but why would you do it?
Full blown, right away.
Yeah, but why would you do that and you're married? That's what I'm saying.
Listen. All these women who are married to these men, who met the men after they're successful, they know what the men are doing. Yeah, it's an arrangement.
I'm not talking about the men. I'm not talking about the women. I'm not talking about the wives. I'm talking about the men and their safety for themselves. Why are you doing it without protection? That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
I don't care about the women.
You're absolutely right. But that's also what I'm saying. Like, you have to have more self-control when it comes to that sort of thing. There's so many women that are throwing themselves at these guys who are on a college level who don't even have a contract yet. Okay. And there's girls throwing them. So why would you be running a train with your boys?
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now.
That's so stupid. Like, that, to me, that means you have some kind of homosexual tendencies, that you want to be inside the same thing that your boy was inside. No, that's disgusting.
It's not anything like that. It's just the fact that the girl's a slut. It's
you know what? If I'm trying to get myself to a certain point, I'm not even messing with all that, because there's plenty of broads. Okay. Broads
is a very, very ignorant.
There's plenty of broads
and very derogatory
that are going to do whatever I want to do. I don't have to be with all of those things.
You slut or whore. Oh. Broad is a very, very derogatory term for the Italians.
Cunt.
Okay. Like I'm saying right now, look, the bottom line is I'm very happy for Jameis Winston, and I hope it didn't affect his Heisman running that much, because he has been playing out of his mind. As far as that goes,
it's 31-3. Damn.
At this point, I wanted him to feel comfortable to come back next year, so I just started doing whatever. This guy's a fucking straight up bum right here.
That's so stupid.
All right, he did. All right, he did go into cahoots with YF allegedly.
Allegedly,
to game plan. We'll talk about it in the next video. He did allegedly go into cahoots with YF.
I want to bring up a topic for people to talk about.
Hold up, did we say rest in peace to Nelson Mandela?
No, not yet.
Okay, so shut the F up.
That's a whole other thing.
No, it's not a whole thing. I got to pay my respect to this man. A man that served 3 decades in a jail, fighting through apartheid and trying to break down racial barriers, and was strong enough to come back and be the South African president. That's a strong man right there. To do 30 years and then come back and be the president.
With a strong wife, too.
Yo, listen, she probably was getting fucked, but she did what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? That's 30 years. I don't think they were giving him, conjugal visits, because he was pretty much apartheid. But for her to still be there for him at that point, I would appreciate that she was still around. As much as I know that she got fucked in the mouth and the ass and stuff like that.
I do want to say that he lived 95 years. That is a great life. He was very sick in the end, so this is really...
He paused the game again. I thought he was going to quit here too, but go ahead.
I'm happy that he is finally at peace, that there's no pain, no anything, just nothing.
Not that we know of. We don't know about the afterlife. He probably still feeling pain right now, but we'll never know.
You
saying
that he went to hell?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's heaven, hell. I don't know if you just fucking in the dirt. I don't know what's going on.
I've never been there. So
I never traveled down there.
I know that he doesn't have pain of the flesh. Whatever's going on afterwards, he doesn't have pain of the flesh.
Okay, as far as we know.
When you live to 95, I talk to people who are around that age. When you get to that point, you really, and I'm not talking about like suicidal teens, you really feel like, I am done. I'm done with this life. There's nothing more that I can really do.
It's 38-3. It's 38-3. He onside kicked me and got it back.
That I can aspire to. I am done with my life. And to have lived such an amazing life.
That's true. Okay.
To leave behind a legacy and to become a legend, like you can't ask for any better than that.
Yeah, rest in peace to Nelson Mandela. Okay, and nothing but respect, you know, for like I said, the whole African American thing. There has been reports that's been brought up to me that proves that people of color were already here in the States before the slave trade.
That Africans came over.
Not Africans. People of color were already here. Dark sub-Saharan people, even though sub-Saharan referring to Africa. Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're saying that they're not Africans, that they were already here.
Who's already here? Native Americans?
No. I'm saying black people, but whatever they determine to be. There's an archaeologist that just put out proof.
There were some people here. Well, they had to be Native Americans, because Native Americans is just a name for anyone who was here before the Europeans came over.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they were actual black people. When I say black, that's the name that's been given to them. The archaeologist, I forgot his name, that has given out this information, but you guys can Google it, that shows proof of black people being already in the West before the slave trade. But you had something you wanted to talk about. I really don't give a fuck.
I have a couple of things to talk about.
Go ahead.
One, I'm kind of a little upset because at work the TV was on. People are still talking about the Paul Walker crash.
Okay.
I saw the video footage.
Okay.
They were going so fast.
Like in Talladega Nights? Like in Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell.
Faster than that. They were going so fast.
He wanted to go fast.
On a 45-mile-per-hour street. Because the video footage shows them hitting a light pole, then hitting a tree. And it happened so quickly, but it was so fast.
Okay, where are you going with this?
But they're showing all of that, and I had to come home, and you told me that Nelson Mandela passed away. And that should have been number one news. Not Vin Diesel mourning at the crash site. That should have been number one news.
Vin Diesel is half a retard. But go ahead.
That's the number one thing I want to talk about. Also, there's another issue.
What's
police
the issue?
Brutality. And we always hear
police
about
brutality for who?
We always hear about police brutality for minorities and how they, and here in the city.
Can I just stop you right there? I have police friends, and I support the police department.
I do too.
Okay, go ahead.
I do too.
Go ahead.
But we always hear about it and hear about them stopping people and racial profile and everything else.
They all do it, both colors.
I have an issue because a lot of homeless people who are out there are people that we as a society have failed.
We as what? You're drunk. You slurred. What did you say?
We as a society.
Okay.
We have failed them.
Yes.
So they have no option. People who are schizophrenic and amongst other
hold on. I agree with that with the schizophrenia, but go ahead.
They have no other option but to be homeless.
Yes.
So now we have an issue where I saw this thing, and I think it happened last year.
All right, where are we going with this?
This schizophrenic man.
Yes.
Caucasian.
Yes.
Was on the streets, and there was a report of vandalism, I think cars or something like that. So the police see this guy.
Yes.
He has a book bag.
Yes.
They want to question him. I watched the entire 33
Let me stop you right there.
Video.
Is that on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, and what's the link of the video?
Look up Kelly Thomas. That's the name of the
gentleman.
Now
tell me what happened and tell me briefly because I'm losing interest.
Sorry. What happened was this man, Caucasian male, who was a schizophrenic, was living on the streets.
Yes.
The police beat him to death. Now, they are on trial. The one guy...
Why did they beat him to death?
The one guy who... He's a Hispanic gentleman, says that it's not his fault that the guy died. He beat the guy almost to death, but then the guy got medical help.
But why did they start beating him?
And he's blaming the medical help. This is what happened. They wanted to... You
gotta hurry up. This is going on.
Sorry. They wanted to check his backpack and check him or whatever. So you see the guy telling him, he's sitting on the curb and he's sitting like this. He tells him to kick his feet out. So he kicks his feet out, but he's sitting back like this. Okay. Then he tells him to put his hands on his knees. So he brings his hands like this, and he's He's giving him all these other things and aggravating him, so the guy gets up. Now, it takes like 4 or 5 guys to hold him down, and you hear him saying, no, I'm sorry, please help me, stop, I'm sorry, stop. But he wouldn't turn around. Then they beat him in the face. They tase him several times.
Okay, listen, go ahead, because this is getting to the end. Okay.
They beat him in the face with the taser gun.
Okay.
And then you could hear the change in his voice as he's slowly bleeding into his
And
head.
they beat a Caucasian man like this.
Beat the Caucasian
man.
man.
What were the racial preferences of the said officers?
Caucasian and Hispanic.
Okay. I don't like that story.
I don't like it either.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
And I believe that police officers need to protect themselves. But the only thing, and I watched the whole entire video.
This guy's garbage as fuck. I'm looking at the score right now. This guy's garbage as fuck. But go ahead.
They took it too far when you take the taser gun and beat somebody in the head with it. Someone who's not wearing a shirt, not wearing shoes, only has on pants, and you know they're not armed.
I have to watch that video because I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna go on record and say I support the police department.
I do too.
I have friends that are police officers, even though we grew up with some bad things, but they happen to be police officers right now. So I have to show them the support. But I want to go more into that story. I don't like the way that thing ended. I'm sorry to end it on such a bad note. I hate Miss Gmia. You guys have a good day.
Video, though.
One love.